I just sat down in a park to write some letters because I had some free time before I have to go, and this is my view. This world is so beautiful, it's ridiculous. So my hair is a lot shorter and I guess smaller than when you first saw me, but it is still thick enough that I can stick a pen in there and it'll stay and it'll pull my hair back. It's crazy.
So I recently went to a Yankees game and I actually scored it on a scorecard and listened to the radio, and it was fantastic. It's what you think of like old people doing, but it was the best experience to go alone and listen to the radio. Oh my word. Yesterday I went on a spiritual discernment retreat at a convent in the woods. Sounds sort of random, but it was amazing. I actually sat by a stream and just watched the water flow for a while. I laid down in the grass in perfect weather and fell asleep to the smell of fresh cut grass. If anything is going to be a relaxing retreat, it's pretty much this. It was really calming and grounding and stuff I don't normally get, I guess. So I really loved it. I love being outside, and that's the one thing I really miss while I'm in the city. We don't have that here.
This is how we do it in the hood. Yes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
I think I'm gonna wait till later to explain this because this is too long already. But I saw John Oliver and Seth Meyers live tapings in New York, and I'm pretty sure I died and went to heaven because I love both of them a lot. And I got to see them record. When I misspeak, I have this thing that I do with my tongue, and it's just because like I made a mistake and I'm, you know, being silly. And it's just like a quirk. I don't know if you guys have anything like that, but I'll show you. DFTVA, you guys. Love you. Okay, so I know y'all aren't baseball fans, but I figured you might actually appreciate the story of this shirt. So it says, "There's no place like home." Well, it's a home plate, but anyone who knows baseball would recognize that that means there's no place like home. Okay, so the way I've wanted this shirt for a really long time. It was given out as sort of like a gimmick freebie one day, and then the extras they've just had in a pile, and there's like this spinning roulette wheel thing that you can try for every game. And so this is my 6th Mets game of the year, only the 2nd day that I remember to do it, which is so stupid of me. So I went to the roulette thing to spin. I stood in line for half an hour and it was moving really slowly, and I was kind of wondering why, like, this is ridiculous and slow. And then at that point they said that the spinner hadn't really been working properly, but at that point it snapped in half and didn't work. So I had gone about half an hour and about halfway through the line. And so the people around me were all kind of like wondering, do we give up or do we say we committed and we should stay in line? And so most of us ended up committing. And so we spent a solid 20-25 minutes after the point that they said, okay, the wheel will be here in 10 minutes and we'll start again, kind of talking together and wondering where the heck is this second wheel they're going to bring to fix it. And so I ended up talking to the people around, which was great. We kind of bonded over our shared experience. So after we'd been standing there talking together for a while, we had a conversation, and so they all realized that I really wanted this long sleeve shirt. You know, I wasn't asking for the shirt. Like, it wasn't that I was begging them, but they realized how much I wanted it, and I think I wanted it a lot more than they did. So we kind of made the decision like, oh, I'll trade you if I get something awesome. And then they said they would give me the shirt. Well, when it came time to spin, the first guy, and so I was hoping I would get like a helmet or something once he won the shirt. I was hoping I'd get something really interesting that he wanted. I didn't. I got like the consolation prize basically, but he still traded me for that, and it was the sweetest thing. I was so happy. And so now I have this random guy made my dream come true, you know, good stuff, restore faith in humanity kind of stuff.